Welcome! Today we're diving into Google AI Studio, and trust me, it's a total game changer for how we interact with and even build with AI.
So, let me just start with a question. What if you could build a fully functional AI app without writing a single line of code? I mean, just by describing it. Sounds a little like science fiction, doesn't it? Well, today we're going to make that a reality. I want you to think of this as your own personal AI lab. It's a place where you can build, create, and analyze really complex information super easily. And you know the best part? It's completely free to get started, which puts some serious AI power into everybody's hands. Okay, let's dive in. The interface might look a little busy at first glance, I get it, but it's actually way more intuitive than it seems once you know where everything is. We'll walk through it together step by step. The best way to understand the layout is to think of it in three simple zones. Over on the left, you've got your modes. Those are basically your different tools. The big area in the middle, that's your workspace, and that's where all the magic happens. And then on the right, you'll find settings to help you fine-tune what the AI creates.
Let's take a closer look at that column on the left. There are four main modes to pick from. Build is for creating apps from scratch. Generate Media is your go-to for making videos and images. Chat is perfect for really deep analysis and conversation. And Stream lets you interact with your data in real time. Honestly, if you can master these four, you've pretty much mastered Google AI Studio.
All right, now let's check out the build mode. This is one of the newest and most exciting features. We are about to create our very first app together, right now, using nothing but plain English. So to get started, we're going to build a fun little flag guessing game. All it takes is a simple descriptive prompt, just like this one, that tells the AI exactly what we want.
And just like that, it works. The AI handles all the coding in the background, and boom, we have a fully functional game on the first try. We didn't write a single line of code. Incredible, right?
This is a really great start, but what's a game without a scoreboard? Let's make it even better. We can just continue our conversation with the AI and ask it to add a scoring feature with another simple instruction.
And this is a perfect example of the power of just iterating. By simply chatting with the AI, we've added a scoreboard. And it even came up with some creative themed names for right and wrong answers. You can just keep this process going, refining your app until it's exactly what you had in mind. Okay, so we've built an app. Now let's switch gears and focus on the Generate Media mode. This is where you can create professional quality marketing videos and images, all from a simple text prompt.
In this mode, we're going to look at two really powerful tools. First, there's Veo, which lets you generate these stunning, high-quality video clips from a simple description. Second, we have Nano Banana, which has some incredible image editing capabilities that you just have to see to believe.
For example, let's say we want to create a short video commercial for a weightlifting shoe. We just describe the scene we're picturing, the action, the style, the product, and Veo just brings it to life with a dynamic, ready-to-use video clip. Now let's look at the magic of Nano Banana. On the left, we've got a casual photo. And on the right, it's been transformed into a polished, professional headshot that's perfect for a resume. But here's the amazing part. Notice how the person's features stay perfectly consistent, even while the setting and the clothing completely change. Building apps and creating media is exciting, for sure. But what about more serious stuff? Let's dive into the chat mode and see how this tool handles massive data sets for research and analysis.
Okay, this is where things get really impressive. The chat mode has a massive context window of 1 million tokens. Now, you can think of a token as just a piece of a word. This means you can upload the equivalent of 8 full-length novels at the same time, and then ask the AI questions about that entire collection.
So instead of novels, let's try something a bit more practical. We can upload a really dense, complex document, like Microsoft's entire annual report, and then just ask the AI to pull out specific information and summarize the key takeaways for us. The real power here is how it can take hundreds of pages of dense financial data and complex corporate jargon and just distill it into a clear, easy-to-understand summary. For instance, it could create a concise outline of a company's core AI-driven growth strategy, saving you countless hours of work.
The Stream mode is another game changer, especially for professionals. It lets you share your screen and have a live spoken conversation with the AI about the data you're looking at. You get instant insights and analysis. It's almost like having a real-time data analysis partner.
Now that you're familiar with the core modes, let's quickly look at two key settings that show up all over the platform. Mastering these will give you really precise control over the AI's output.
The first setting is temperature. The easiest way to think of it is as a creativity dial. If you want the AI to brainstorm and come up with new ideas, you turn the temperature up. If you need it to just stick to the facts and give you precise information, you turn it down for a more predictable output.
Top P is another setting that works hand in hand with temperature. Simply put, it controls the range of words the AI gets to choose from. A higher top P gives the AI more options, which leads to more creative and varied language, while a lower value keeps its responses more focused.
So, what are the big takeaways here? You now have the power to build apps without a single line of code. You can generate professional-grade media, and you can analyze massive documents in an instant. And maybe the best part of all is that you can start doing all of this right now for free.
We've really only just scratched the surface of what's possible with Google AI Studio. And that leaves us with one final, and I think really exciting question. Now that these powerful tools are at your fingertips, what are you going to create first?